Estonia, with its 1.3 million inhabitants, is a relatively small country in the European Union. Despite its size, Estonia is the world's top producer and consumer of oil shale. EU environmental policies have been affecting that industry, making people who rely on it worry that their livelihoods soon might be gone. This year, European Council approved a new recovery fund to help boost the European Union economy from the coronavirus-caused recession. Part of the fund is aimed to boost the transition to more environmental-friendly economy. The goal is to support innovation and create new opportunities for people who are most affected by environmental policies. Oil shale is an organic-rich, fine-grained, sedimentary rock containing kerogen, from which the factory can produce liquid hydrocarbons. The mineral is not that widely used because extracting shale oil is more costly than conventional crude oil production, financially and in terms of environmental impact. Oil shale is utilized as a fuel for thermal power plants, burning it like coal. The mineral may also serve in oils, resins, glues, road bitumen, cement and fertilizers, and much more. Industry's main economic activity is taking place in eastern part of the country where mineral deposits can be discovered. There are open and closed mines, the country's biggest power plants, and other facilities employing people living in nearby cities. That makes industry one of the biggest direct and indirect employer in Estonia, especially in eastern part. The demand for labor in the region is limited, and together with skill mismatch, many people will be at risk of unemployment. At the same time, the oil shale industry is the country by far the most significant environmental pollutant. It uses the main amount of consumed fresh water and emitting most of the country's CO2. But there's a risk that so-called dirty industry might close and leave many people without income. To tackle this problem, European Commission has Just Transition Fund that aims to help Eastern Estonia region become more economically diverse. It will be a crucial tool to support the territories most affected by the transition towards the climate neutrality, providing them with tailored support. Priority is to diversify the local economy and ensure necessary skills for those affected by the transition. The key action is to target small and medium enterprises, including startups, creation of business incubators and consulting services, investment in deployment of the technology and infrastructure for affordable clean energy, upskilling and reskilling workers. From 2020, Estonia has different measures funded by the state and the EU. One of the measures addressing Eastern county diversification is called Supporting Industry Investment in Ida-Virumaa. This measure aims to support established manufacturing companies to invest in equipment and helping to create new highly paid jobs. Minister of Public Administration Jaak Aab says the industrial sector of Ida-Virumaa has great development potential but needs support from the state for its realization. The subsidy can be used, for example, to start or expand production, to diversify the product range, and to carry out related construction or purchases of equipment. Thus, the focus is on the companies that have the desire and the will to develop. As time passes by and environmental policies get more strict, the realization of the transition is becoming more evident. Information about new possibilities has to be loud and clear that people who need them could act.